Hello my scrappy friends, and a big welcome to you today to my channel. So what I'm sharing with you today is my layout for the September Scrap the Boys challenge, which is being inspired by rainbow, which as you know, if you follow me, it's like my favorite thing. So what I've got here is actually one of the cover sheets from a Bella Boulevard collection pack. This one's called Lucky Stars and it is from way back in 2014. I was doing a bit of a clean out in my craft room and pulling some stuff out of packets and, you know, putting it where it should have been and all that kind of stuff. And I only had a couple of these papers left in this collection pack. And so I took it out of the packaging and went, hang on a second, I could use this cover page thingy. And I can do the rolly paper thing that I've seen so many people do. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you'll see in just a minute. But what I have done is I have pulled out, I've cut this up into strips, and then I have done rainbow order, because it is me, and we are inspired by rainbows this month at Scrap the Boys. I've started with white and then gone like a light pink, a dark pink, red, orange, yellow, green, aqua, light blue, dark blue, and then this last one is going to be grey. And I have actually painted the back of all of these strips as well in matching colours. I have used mostly Shimmerz colours. I might leave a link in the description box, not a link, I'll leave a list in the description box below so that you know what colours I've used. Like I said, there's all kinds of different colours. I've got there's just heaps here. And so I just kind of matched the paints that I could, the best that I could, with the colours of these papers. And I did try to go for stuff that had shimmer in it, because I want it to be sparkly. So you can see I have, I've got some white cardstock here. This is smooth white cardstock. Can't remember exactly which one it is, but I'm adding some double-sided tape along the top edge, and you can see I'm only like adding maybe an inch or two of tape and just adhering those along the top. I'm going to trim down my white cardstock here, and then I'm going to measure that and make both measurements the same. So I've got a square, and this is going to be my background. So I'm rolling those up because I am going to roll them up. But before I roll them up, I'm going to do some more painting. I do want the colour here to move a bit. So I've first got some clear gesso. And you can see I'm just adding that to the bottom half of this page. Not being too careful or precise or anything. Just adding the gesso so that I know that my colours will definitely 100% move when I add them to my background here. Nothing very exciting about this. I let that dry, and then I'm going to come back in with the same colours that I've used to paint the back sides of these strips. This colour here is, let me see if I can find it on my list, is Bumbly, and it is a Shimmerz product. Like, it's a Shimmerz product that is the Shimmerz type of, oh my goodness. I hope you know what I'm talking about. So first I am applying a bit of clean water to my background, and then I'm going to go back in with the colour, and you can see I'm just adding the colour and then tapping the page and letting it drip, adding it a bit of water if it didn't move enough, and just getting that colour to move so it's running down the page. I love how this turns out. It's so fun. I'm pretty sure that I do end up getting a second pot of water. I'm going to come in here. The reason that I'm skipping and not doing like from left to right is I didn't really want my colours to bleed together. So I am trying to avoid colour bleed. This colour is Shimmerz Blings in Pixie Dust. And it's not white, it's clear, but it's got the sparkle to it, which is why I chose that one. I'm going to speed this up a fair bit more. So water, and then I've used a few pinks, and I'm not sure which one is which, but I think this first one is Shimmerz Pink-o-de-Mayo, and you can see I'm just again adding that colour in directly underneath where that paper strip is. Now, the beauty of having the gesso there is I can mop up any excess colour that goes where I don't want it to go. I can also add more water and make it move a bit more, like I just did. Alright, next colour that I'm going to work on is, it'll be a surprise, this aqua colour, which I think, off the top of my head, it is definitely a Shimmerz colour, and I think that it is Jeni Bleu, I think. So I'm just adding that colour in. I don't make you watch this whole process because there is a lot. And then I'm going to jump to the dark blue. So I started here with, this is a LINDY'S product. It is Tweedle Denim. It is actually a flat colour, but I end up coming in with, I'm pretty sure I go over this with some black because this blue is a little bit too bright and I wanted more navy. But I might add some black velvet colour shine. I can't remember for sure. I know I did add black velvet colour shine. I'm pretty sure actually it was to this. So you can see I'm just cleaning up the areas in between here, making sure that my colours are not going to run. And here we are, all back, all done. The colours that I haven't shared just now, I will make a list in the description box below for you. So I'm using my paintbrush here just to curl these, which makes it a little bit easier for me to actually curl them and glue them. I have seen lots of people do these pages. I love how they turn out. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do one. So I'm rolling, I am gluing, I am holding, I'm smushing glue everywhere, I'm making a bit of a mess, then I get a better hang of it and I make it work. I'm just making sure that my, like the two colours next to each other don't finish in the same spot because I do want that bit of variation. At this point in my process, I had no idea what photo I was going to scrapbook. None. No idea whatsoever. So this was a bit of a, let's see what happens, experiment. So you can see I'm just adding a bit of glue, gluing that down, and then I'm going to roll the next colour up. And you can see I'm just using my acrylic block there as a weight. You'll see as I get further along that I do get like more efficient at the process and get it to stay where I want it to stay. Again, I don't make you watch all of that, but you can see there it is all rolled. I love how this looks, I really do. I've got this photo. It is of my two boys and a friend's two boys. It was taken at the end of our school colour run this year, and I just love it. The boys had so much fun. They're all covered in colour. And when I went through my photos, I was just like, well, this just has to be the photo that I use. It just has to be. So like I said, I had no idea what photo I was going to use, how I was going to make this work. I just wanted to create this background. So there you go. My photo's going to go right in there. I just pulled up that green a little bit and that tucked beautifully in there. I am using the kit that I've kind of thrown together. So I've got these Pink Fresh puffy stickers in here. That Memories fits beautifully along there. And I'm just going through all the bits and pieces that I've got here. I did try to do a little bit of not monochromatic, because rainbow is not monochromatic. A little bit of like tone on tone, but then I just went, oh man, I'm doing a rainbow layout. I'll kind of do rainbow around the photo when you'll see as it comes together. So I'm trying to find a title, trying to work out what I'm going to do. I want something interesting. And I end up going with So Much Fun, but you know, that works. Those alphas are Pink Fresh Studio as well. And then I've got this Vicky Bouton chipboard stickers. I did put this photo straight onto my background without white cardstock, and it just didn't work at all. So it definitely needs that that white cardstock to break it up a little bit. Just going to glue that in there. I'll glue that on top. And then, I'm scribbling the date on the back. This Escape the Ordinary is going to go directly below my photo. It fits beautifully there. It gives a bit more weight to the photo as well with that black cardstock around the edge. I just felt like it needed that little bit more weight. Pull out these little puffy stickers, and I end up using just this one, I think. Oh no, I've got the other one that says love this, I think. I do try a couple of others and then go nut. Oh no, I lied again. Oh, excuse me. I use that one there that I've just pulled out. I think it says happy memory. Alright, so I've got these bits and pieces in here. I'm going to add in a couple of little birds. I've got these Vicky Bruton paper clip thingies. And I'm going to trim around him and add him up to the top right. And I like that he's blue in kind of the blue section. Tuck him in there, he's so cute. Because I've got all this mixed media and gesso on the background, I am gluing everything down. And I find this other little bird that is, well, he's orange and yellow. And I'm like, you're going to work perfectly there. And he's looking back over his shoulder towards the photo, which I love. I'm going to glue him in there. I'm going to pop this up on foam. So what else? I'm just going to continue doing the things. How have you been? I know I've been very quiet on my channel. If you don't follow me on Instagram, and you wish to know what's going on, do head over there and follow me on Instagram. I am m_Sweetman. Life has been pretty hectic, to say the least. My life is always crazy anyway, with my two wonderful, amazing children. However, about 3 weeks ago now, I think it was, I had 8 teeth removed. And about 6 weeks before that, I started a new job. The first, permanent 24.5-hour job that I've had in 11.5 years since I became a mum. So I've been trying to find whatever my new routine is going to be. It's been a bit of a struggle, but I feel like my head is finally out of the fog. I feel like I'm finally getting my head around this working more than 2 or 3 hours at a time thing. I do miss my old job. I did always have fun. I did always love the interaction with all of the members, but this job is a much better fit for my family, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, and just also I am getting, on the teeth thing, I did have 8 teeth removed, I mentioned that. But in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to be getting braces as well. So 41 years old and I'm getting braces, and it is predominantly, more than anything, because of pain, not because of how I look. I throw that out there. You can see I've added a bunch of enamel dots. I've kept those colour on colour. Really love how this layout came together. Off screen, I do add a stitched black border around the edge, and I love what that adds to this page. I feel like it really grounds it. Super, super fun page. I'll make sure I link the Scrap the Boys blog and the Facebook group in my description box below. We'd love to see you join in. Rainbow is my favourite colour. So yeah, I had so much fun with this challenge, and I cannot wait to see what you guys create. If you like my video and you haven't yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. Like I said before, come follow me on Instagram, and I will be back again soon with another share for you. But in the meantime, enjoy this rainbow challenge, and I can't wait to see what you create. Have a fantastic scrappy day.